Getting set to begin the festivities tonight in St. Louis. The Mets take on the Cardinals. Next. Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the New York Mets and the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals. Welcome into the broadcast booth, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with play-by-play. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Juan Lagares will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
First pitch, 7-16.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. And this is going to be a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
If he doesn't get that call going forward, this is going to be a long night.
Come on, St. Louis!
Full count now, 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Well, this is just a nice play right here, ranging up the middle. You can see that he doesn't try to rush things here. He just gathers it, steadies himself just for a brief second to square himself up, and then makes a good throw on target to get his man.
Omar Quintanilla will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ballgame.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
First offering on the way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. Out in front of the fastball, but this is skied into straightaway right. Lee is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting third, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at one. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a two-out double.
Yeah, and he was maybe just a pitch away from a spotless top half of the first inning. But now he's going to have some work to do with a runner on second now here following that two-out double.
Lucas Duda will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Two out here and a runner at second. Lined hard to center field, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
I'm trying maybe to carry a little of that momentum over from last night. He gets a pitch he can handle right here, and he's going to give his guys an early lead here as that makes the score 1-0 here in the first.
Kirk Neuenhuis will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with two away. Ready now on 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. he'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Chris Young will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. And this will be fouled away. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Two down, runners at first and second. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Mets out in front, 1-0. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll go to work against the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Harvey, as you see his numbers there. Here's a look now at the defensive alignment they'll have to contend with. Matt Holliday will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, left fielder, Matt Holliday.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
1-2. And this is fouled straight back. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
And this turned out to be a question of who'd blink first. I mean, these are two elite players in this game, neither of whom will back down from anybody. That was a heck of a battle there. The good news is there'll be others to come.
Matt Carpenter will be the batter. And And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
And that misses for ball four. Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, here's a situation where he's trying to do what he can to get that run back in the bottom of the first. And he helps out the cause by swiping second here.
Carpenter leads from second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nate Walker waits on deck. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Nate Walker will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs.
You can do it!
And this is taken outside for ball one.
Wait for the pitch.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Three and 0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. Taylor Teagarden leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Taylor Teagarden.
Throw it anywhere. This guy'll swing at anything.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Cut fastball is in for a strike. 2-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And a strike on the fastball. So from 2-0, it's 2-2 now.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit.
Well, the problem with this lineup is that trouble lurks around every corner. I mean, he was fortunate to get out of that first inning with only 1 run scoring, but now he'll have his work cut out for him again here in the second.
Wilfredo Tovar will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Easy strikeout here.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Open your eyes, Dom. He swings at everything. Throw it anywhere you want.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Anything.
1-1 pitch on the way. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Lee will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Matt Harvey will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play.
Let's win, Cardinals.
Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
And they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. To second for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Mets 1 And the Cardinals nothing. Number 16 will start things off in the bottom of the second.
St. Louis, second baseman, number 16.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
They already walked one guy in the first inning. Now he's in danger of losing the leadoff guy here in the second.
Full count pitch on its way. And he may have reached for ball 4 there as this is sent on the ground to third. And a wild throw there as he tried for the backhand, but it got right by him. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Yeah, a good effort there at first. Here's the stretch on show motion. The throw to the right field side of the bag, and you see him swing that left leg all the way around and try and backhand this thing, and it winds up hopping right over the top of his glove.
Matt Adams will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Well, obviously, you want a base hit here and hopefully tie this game. But a ground ball to the right side, that wouldn't be so bad either.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
A runner at second, nobody out. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Boy, I'll tell you what, after seeing 2 errors in the inning, as a pitcher, you pretty much have to go into strikeout mode.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that will be the first base hit of the ballgame for the Cardinals. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You've got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Yadier Molina will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here comes a 2-2. Sliced down the line at first. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1. John Jay will take his first cuts of the ball game here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
None out, runners at first and second. And this is going to be a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
3-2 now.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Here's the full count offering. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, man, the intimidation factor was definitely in evidence there. He's not going to back down from too many hitters out there, especially not your number 8 guys. Threw it right by him.
Darryl Kyle will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with 1 man out. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. On to first, and there were 2 down.
And with 1 out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put 1 down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
Matt Holliday will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Having success with a fastball here, it's 0-2 now.
This guy started the ball game out with a strikeout. He may end the second with 1, too.
reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. All tied at 1-1. Juan Lagares will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Juan Lagares.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Oh, and he gets the fastball on the first pitch and shoots it into center field for a leadoff single.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Omar Quintanilla will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. And this is taken in by Holiday. 1 away now.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Daniel Murphy will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And that misses, and we're even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Lucas Duda will stand in. An RBI single in his first appearance. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Come on, Cardinals.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Matt Carpenter makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Lagares is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the third.
Well, anytime you can retire this guy, that's good. Anytime you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And anytime you can do it on 1 pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Michael Lee will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Nate Walker will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the third inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Now the pitch. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And Neuenhuis will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Kirk Neuenhuis will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Center fielder, Kirk Neuenhuis.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And boy, a nice play there by Molina as he takes care of him at first, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Chris Young will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Oh, and he runs up and gets a good one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Well, just from a distance standpoint, you have to remember that left-handed hitters maybe get a step or two advantage over a right-handed hitter leaving that batter's box. So that's why it's much easier for lefties to bunt their way on than it is for righties to do it. And here, he needed those 2 extra steps because that was a very close play down there at first.
Taylor Teagarden will dig in. He singled his first time around. And that misses inside 1-0.
One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
1 run, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Mets so far. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Lee is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Number 16 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Second baseman, number 16.
Grounded to third. Throw on to first by Quintanilla, and there's out numero 1. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Matt Adams will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. The relay, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. Once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Fouled back. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Young is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
He might have been playing things a little cautious there at second base. That ball looked deep enough to me that he should have been thinking about advancing on it.
John Jay will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base.
Touch that pitch. Let's go.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
One run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You got to keep this guy from getting extended.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Well, at the very least, this is going to allow the pitcher to hit here in this inning now instead of having to lead off the next inning.
Darryl Kyle will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball bounced back up the middle. And it sneaks under his glove. A base hit. Let's see if they send him. And that will score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Matt Holliday will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And they continue to work below the knees here as that's ball 2.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Too high, and it's 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. down and bounced up the center of the diamond. And that's through into center field, base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game. Matt Carpenter. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. And he takes ball 1. You get the sense that things are starting to get away from him a bit out there.
It all comes from falling behind hitters and then having to come in there with something good to hit. That's going to get you every time.
Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Harvey now on 2-0. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. 2-0 changeup for a strike.
Two men are on with 2 men out.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And you know, this is one of those plays that just has to get made. He's got the shortest throw on the infield, but for whatever reason, he just fires this one wide at first, and he's going to get stuck with an E4.
Michael Lee will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And now on the mound, after all these errors, some guys will start thinking, I got to take matters into my own hands out here. A lot of times, that can just make things worse.
2 out, bases loaded. Swing and a line drive to left. Lagares is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We played 4 full. The Cardinals lead it 3-1. Wilfredo Tovar will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Shortstop, Wilfredo Tovar.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
You're wrong, huh?
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at 3rd. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Matt Harvey will step in now. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace. a good tempo to him out there right now.
And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Juan Lagares will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, nothing in 1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Runs up to bunt here and pops this one up, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Nate Walker will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
All right, Walker.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Neuenhuis, and he's got it for the first out.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Number 16 will take his 3rd shot at it now. He's 0 for 2 thus far here tonight. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Pitch on the way. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here. Full count now, 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman,
Matt Adams will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Runners on first with 1 down. Harvey over to first, and they got him.
This is all about quickness with the right-handed pitcher on the mound. Here, they catch him in between steps that time, and the result is an easy pickoff.
Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Redbirds down quietly as the lead remains 3-1. Omar Quintanilla will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Fastball in there for a called strike. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
And boy, you talk about a guy getting himself in a groove. How about 10 in a row he's retired now? He's just making it look easy.
Daniel Murphy will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Lucas Duda will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score holds, it's 3-1. Carlos Torres will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 52, Carlos Torres.
Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And now he has some trouble with it in left.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and at average, it'll climb a few more points.
John Jay will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Runner goes for second. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw.
You need a base hit here.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Now batting, the pitcher, Darryl Kyle.
Darryl Kyle will step in. An RBI single this last time around. Jay not moving. Here comes the pitch. Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Duda is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The phrase is get the bunt down, not get the bunt up. That's costly there.
Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Grounded foul. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now a throw over, and the runner back. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back.
Come on, let him walk ya.
Fouled back. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. Cards leave one, and it's still 3-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Seventh inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Kirk Neuenhuis will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Center fielder, Kirk Neuenhuis.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Don't even bother going to the plate. Just sit down.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Fouled straight back. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Ball 2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you know he's going to be happy to finally come away with that strikeout, but he's so deep into the start right now, and you hate to burn through that many pitches on one hitter as he did right there. Those at-bats, they seem to take a little bit more energy out of you later in the game than maybe back in the first or second inning.
Chris Young will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
That one's a called strike, back even at 1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control, 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that eye.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, right now, that fastball's been so good, he really hasn't needed any of his secondary pitches. Another good heater there.
Taylor Teagarden will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Lee is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail it here 3-1. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Kyle Farnsworth is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Eric Young Jr. will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Matt Carpenter will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Michael Lee will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Now here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And this is lined hard into left field, and that'll be back-to-back singles here to kick off the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak. Nate Walker will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And he throws it away. And he'll reach first safely.
Oh, this is a bad error right here. He tries to square himself up to second base to get this double play started, but I don't know if his cleats got stuck or what, but this is not a very good throw, and he's going to get stuck with an E4.
Number 16 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Good job there to pick up an insurance run here on the sacrifice fly. The way their starter's throwing, he may not even need it. But I bet he'll be grateful for that extra cushion, no doubt.
Now pitching for the Mets.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Matt Adams will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Yadier Molina will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And there's ball 1. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike. 2-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
It's your pitch, man.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Duda ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
And I think anytime you hit a ball that softly on a fastball, you can pretty much bet you were either jammed on it or got caught reaching. And here you can see as this pitch ties him up inside, he's not able to get the sweet spot on the baseball.
John Jay will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Fouled straight back. On the ground to second. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Wilfredo Tovar will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Shortstop, Wilfredo Tovar.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
And after that 4-run inning really broke this thing open, now as a pitcher you have a luxury of going right after guys. You don't have to worry so much about making that perfect pitch. If you give up a hit, big deal. you got a cushion behind you.
Eric Young Jr. will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only one walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Yeah, 97 will get up on you in a hurry, especially when it's your first AB of the night and you're just settling in.
Full count. 3-2. Juan Lagares waits on deck. Line hard, but foul. High in the air and deep down the left field line. Holiday is going to get there to make the catch a few steps into foul territory for out number 2. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Juan Lagares will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
And this ball will be chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And we'll have a quick stoppage here, as even though we're about 1,500 miles from the nearest beach, a beach ball has made its way onto the field anyway. Now the 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And he's forced to protect with 2 strikes as he had to reach for that one to foul it away. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Alan Craig is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Down low again. It's 2-1.
Get your hearts down, here.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. On deck, the power-hitting Matt Holliday. He'll hit next. And this will be fouled away. And he may have reached for ball 4 there as this is sent on the ground to third. Throw on to first by Quintanilla, and there's out numero uno. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Matt Holliday will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
1 out, nobody on. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And no offer by Holliday, and he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Matt Carpenter will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time.
Let's go, Matt.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Oh, and that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
Michael Lee will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this is bounced weakly down the line, a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're on top 7-1. Jason Mott will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Omar Quintanilla will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Third baseman, Omar Quintanilla.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, and we see too many guys break fingers, break wrists, bruise knuckles. You name it on the fastballs in tight. That's an occupational hazard.
3-1 on the way. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
And you know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Daniel Murphy will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 1.
Strike this guy out.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes a 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that four-seamer right by the guy.
Lucas Duda will stride in, grounded out his last time through. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now you've got a 6-run lead out there, and there's no reason not to come right at guys.
Hard hit towards center. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 7-1. Good night from St. Louis.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mets, time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.